Hey you guys, how's it going? This is the Scorpio reading for the weekend, the love, astrological, tarot, and intuitive reading. Sorry, cough is still just trying to really go away really slowly, but I'm feeling better overall. So hopefully you guys are doing well. We're just going to jump right in. As usual, take what resonates and ditch what doesn't. I do have personal readings available down in the description box below. If I mention the program, that is also where you will find that. So we're in our Libra season, but I feel like we need to kind of focus on that give and take. I feel like maybe we're not giving enough, probably to ourselves is usually how this goes. We want to give all of our energy, all of our love, all of our attention, time, even other parts of our energy like money and things. We can be overcompensating, and I think that is kind of what is going on. We're overcompensating. It's making things harder on ourselves, but also I think the results that we're having right now and that we have been having are just ways for us to show ourselves that, ways for us to come into this realization that we have been making things harder on ourselves. Okay? And so, you know what we do, with that kind of energy, of course, we use it. Okay? This is revelation. Yes, it may come in the form of a tower moment. Yes, it may. Okay? But don't let him get you down. Don't get the fact that, okay, everything is not perfect right now for me. Don't let that get you down right now. Okay? That's not, even if you see other people out there who appear to be having still perfect lives and things are going fine, it's probably fake social media type of BS, because everybody, with the amount of, all of this energy, the timelines, everything that is changing and the realizations that are happening, especially within our hearts, you don't get that just by the lighter things, and I think as an emotional side, you want to watch out for that getting stuck in this funk. That's why I always say, get outside, go on a walk, change your scenery, change the sights and the smells and everything. And that's also part of this kind of Venus and Virgo. We might be drawn to changing these things, freshening up this area, freshening up, again, taking this purpose for this area and changing it so I can utilize this space differently on a day-to-day basis. And it's figuring out these things, you guys, again, not with regard to what we think we're supposed to do and what other people do and how it's always been done and all those types of things. If you want to do something that seems totally crazy to somebody else, but it works for you, then that is all that you need to know right now. Okay, lots of cards trying to come off in all sorts of different ways here. Okay, so it's kind of like there may be a little bit of sadness and kind of sinking into that vortex on thinking about the relationship here. Are we getting sad? Are we losing hope? What's going on? And a lot of this has to do with, again, kind of just our general emotional outlook and vibration. Okay, anything we can do. Go to the Twin Flames Talks playlist and check out the mood boosters. It's like a list of things that can boost your mood, but it's a lot of things, and it's a lot of really good ways that can, really mentally we can just do that. We have that control over ourselves, but sometimes it's nice to have a good repertoire, of things that we do. Okay, and again, society's version, oh, do this, do that, take a bath, watch a rom-com, like whatever, like just as an example. It's not always, sometimes we think we're drawn to these things and they may serve a purpose, but then we keep on going and finding different things. And, that's how we stay excited, and being enthusiastic about life is really important. And it's important to be able to follow those things that make you feel like that. And that's really important as well. Okay. So, we know that we're inspired by this relationship. We're allowing our relationship to help us really balance out some of our emotions and even get into some deeper healing here with our thoughts, with our shadow work. that we do. It's so easy, you guys. Check out the shadow work playlist. Again, I also have the program down below, which will get you way better than the playlist, really. But it is down below and still at a very low price for you guys, because again, this is the season. I mean, these cards, they come up every time together, every year, This is for self-forgiveness, redemption, realizing you don't have to punish yourself anymore. You don't even have to carry around those old negative thoughts, beliefs, and expectations anymore that you didn't even know you might have been carrying around, but you were. You were carrying them around, and that's what got you into trouble every time, whether it was self-sabotage, whether it was running away, whether it was just being in this emotion of negativity that only does what? By the law of attraction, we know that's only going to bring us more of the same. So that's why we're working it out, okay? That's why we're learning these lessons. Don't let all of the mistakes that you've made be in vain. Get the lesson and move on. Get this realization that needs to happen. If you have to help it along, hello, that's what we're supposed to be doing, okay? Tell yourself, I can change this. I'm on Pinterest too, you guys. Got a lot of good boards on Pinterest. And Pinterest is something where you can just post, like I have a mantra board, and that's one of my favorite things on there, is just to go and scroll. Before you go to bed, just go to your mantra, and you don't even have to have all that stuff saved. It's just right there on your pin board. Or again, just go look at mine. It's public on there. So these are ways we can, again, balance out this energy. And again, don't be getting sucked in these negative vortexes, this and that, because they're everywhere right now. They're everywhere. And again, with everybody having to tell their story, and it's like other people's stuff can bring us down too. And we have to be able to balance ourselves out after helping other people, after dealing with other people. It takes that certain someone, that really has this kind of advanced, these advanced thought processes and advanced emotions, working it out, being in touch with the habits of life, with your rituals of life that are really, really, truly healthy, really, truly good for you. And again, it's not just forcing something that's healthy as somebody else's idea of being healthy. This is more about figuring out exactly what you do that is going to specifically help you, in many ways, emotionally, and fulfill you in deeper ways, I think. Okay, so it's all just this big time of working this stuff out, figuring it out, and making it work. It's kind of like taking the puzzles, and you're like doing this to try to make it fit. Oh, like we just can't get it yet. We don't see. So now, got it. So now we have a better idea, of what to do moving forward. Okay. So, got tons of cards. Strength card, we'll just take these. Okay, we got the strength card. We got, see, if you feel like you're stuck, often it's just a very quick shift, a very quick awakening. This is flipping the switch with shadow work. This is letting go of the ego, and being strong and humble at the same time. Okay. Also, it keeps coming up, allowing yourself to have some fun here, even in the midst of doing all this crazy work. Even in sometimes doing the work and all of this stuff, again, it feels so negative. It's like, I'd rather just go on a bender to deal with my problems, And it's like, our motivation has to keep us, because we know that whenever we do that stuff, it doesn't help us emotionally, and that doesn't help your relationships. So being strong, even to yourself, and to being strong and standing up to, your demons, your addictions, your lower sides of yourself that tend to, again, sabotage and get yourself in trouble. But we can flip this switch. We are flipping this switch. And again, shadow work is like numero uno. And again, sticking to our intentions, sticking to our boundaries. If you don't have any boundaries yet, you haven't been sticking to them, then absolutely figure out, you got to go deep. You got to start looking within and looking at what you expect and what you want and what you, critique in other people, turning it around on yourself in order to, again, shut that ego down very quickly and see all of the traps that your ego will set for you. Okay, sorry, I've been looking up here at the camera and I just realized it's upside down today. So I just want to apologize about that. So much love, many blessings. I hope this has been good for you. I really enjoyed this. And I think it's very applicable, maybe even to the greater, just because, again, Scorpio energy is coming. So again, leaders, leading, stay on point here, not just for yourself, but for the good of everybody here. Again, we're in this together and we're just trying to help raise this vibration, and we have to tap in to our higher selves as regularly as possible. Okay, not just daily, like every day, all day. And it's not a chore, it's a blessing once you start to be able to do that. So again, thank you so much. I'm glad you guys are here. Hope to see you soon. Talk to you later. Bye.